Alright. Hello, everybody. We are doing a little break today. We're playing Tactical Breach Wizards. This has been something that I've been waiting for no joke, 7 years. It's been about 7 years since it was announced, and I've been following it ever since, and it finally released yesterday. So, yeah, this is by the same guys who made Heat Signature. I believe I have a Heat Signature video on this channel, although it's pretty early on, so I don't think I had any of my good quality recording stuff then, so watch at your own risk. But this is the next game that they decided to make. It's Tactical Breach Wizards, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna go with default difficulty. Judaza Strait a few years ago. Wiztac, this is Mage Actual. We're in position, Suppression Hex is online. Drama, Control Charm's up, Breach Glyphs are hot. Alright Zan, what's Foresight telling you? I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Softwood Silenced Mac 10s. Want me to leave you one? If you're gonna get cocky, I'm not coming to your funeral. If I ever get cocky enough to die, I'll have the decency to get you killed too. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do this. So this is a... Left you an easy one, Zan. This is a tactical RPG. Wow, patronizing. Select your 3-bolt burst, then issue order on the enemy. 3-bolt burst. Issue order is right click. Oh, and out they go. Make your way to the laptop. Use laptop. Click done to proceed. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You know, I don't ask those kinds of questions, Zan. And you know I sleep better than you. You don't care who we're extracting? Young adult male. What do you want, his dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus. I guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs, and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Okay. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. Use the take cover ability. Ah, okay, so there's cover. End turn to commit to everything you've done and proceed. Double click the end turn button in the bottom right. You can't rewind after doing this. Okay. It's interesting. I haven't played a tactical game with like active cover before. Obviously Wildermyth has like passive cover. Alright, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak and a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Maybe they want to be mistaken for a sniper. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight. You tell me. Use the 4C button to find... foresee... See how British actions play out before. Ah! That doesn't seem... rewind. Move close enough so that the shrub lord targets you instead. Alright, I'll take the hit. But you owe me a mending vial after this. 4C. Okay. Alright. So I get to see how actions will play out, so it's not up to somewhat random chance. Interesting. Alright, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they've got him bound and bagged. I don't like this. I bet he's not a fan either. Want to actually extract him, or should we sit around wringing our hands about it for another 5 years? Sorry if I wasted 2 seconds for seeing 80 different ways this hostage extraction could end with one or all of us dead. Well, if any of your melodramatic fantasies come true, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, do it. Got it. You gonna breach this here? What the hell? You only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Or try saving the hostage and seeing if Liv can shoot herself. Okay, so if I move to here... No! I can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Nope. Okay. Save them both. I think this is the only call. You only have time to save one person. Okay, so this is... Unfortunately, I have to save the hostage. Move to next to the hostage and blink out to extract them. Vesker to Wiztac, requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. I love the concept of this world. So let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate, Jen Kellen, P.I. Being location is my passion. That's me. Did you have a question? What's it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing persons case we investigate? I mean, you could try finding the people. Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. People don't hire me when you're slow, they hire me when you've given up. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. You'd fail at this at my own pace. PI work always has dry spells. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she'd put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets? It's more about her not getting the gun. And what happened? She got there first. I'm dead now. I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking traffic warlock. He sighs. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves, he tracked mud all over the scene, and he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? But next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. You'll have to take that up with Craft and Arcana Control. Did you get her? We have someone matching the description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station is on fire? What? You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh, you're not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer? No, my name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Ah, Well, prepare to burn! Oh, no thanks. Defenestrate the pyromancer. Defenestrate, verb, throw out of a window. Okay. Less lethal pyromancer. Okay. Ah. Alright. That's one of the selling points of this. You get to knock people out windows and it instant kills them. You're doing that a ton during the tutorial, but... Zan? I was just talking about you. Jen? What are you doing here? Solving a murder, how about you? Being arrested for... remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding this station. I serve with Zan, guys, I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock, I remember. That's enough, on your knees. Now. Okay. Read the description for your chain bolt ability and use it to take out the 2 officers behind Zan. Okay. Chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in the order you want to hit them. The bolt will follow the path shown, knocking each target back in the direction that it hits them. With 2 knockback. Okay. Whew, thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kinda had it coming, and the others? Didn't know them, but they'll be fine. I cast Slowfall wards on the windows. So far, this is proven... We're still kinda in the tutorial, I think. So, how have you been? Not bad in any ways we have time to get into. How about you? What have you been up to? Team casting its way through this station right now is led by my former CEO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Do you get medical with that? No, and it's becoming an issue. Listen, these guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we going to see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem through the window, though. Yeah, it actually might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach. Redeploy Zan. You can reposition wizards at the start of a level. Use the redeploy ability to move Zan to the breach position of the other door. Redeploy... Right click to confirm action. Breach here. Okay, I need to 3-bolt burst him to knock him in front of the window, and then 2 knockback. Okay, zone 3 of 6 clear. Okay, we are... This is going to be a long game if every chapter in every act is like 6 zones. Alright, so what does your former CEO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor. Great, and what's their objective? I don't know. I saw that coming. Who's the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right, maybe we'll stick to Liv. How long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Zan. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. I'll take a look at your files after this. Files, right. Zan, I'll make some. Never mind, what's up next? Another enforcer and bad news, no windows. But you have an excellent plan? I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. And what do I do? Spectate? Deal. Breach? Breach. Set a trap for the enforcer. Read a description of predictable. Use to set a trap. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead to prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire at the first enemy to cross that line. You can't aim where an enemy already is because that's not really predictive. Okay. So what we kind of want to do is move into the room so that he moves in front of me. Proceed to see if this works out. Rewind if not. Perfect. End turn to commit to everything you've done and proceed. Heads up, reinforcements. We should put a ward on that door. Sealed door. Cool. What's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Okay, so we get to do this ourselves. So they have... This area is gonna... Alright. So if I do that, that takes out the sniper guy. Then I can move you into the room so you'll be targeted. And then you breach. And predictive bolt across his path. Let's see if this does it. Yeah, okay. Wait, one action unused? Oh, you just don't need to do it on. Alright. Boop. Alright. Alright, this is it. The way out? It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time? I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar, yep. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. You're working a case? Now? Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months, and 2 of them couldn't pay. Jiren Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever, and today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. By a doctor. Forget it, let's just do this. Alright, but it's a mess in there. You ready? I was born ready. Breach. Breach. I want to redeploy you here. Alright, now you're being targeted by just about everyone. But if I move you here, and then I chain bolt... Oh, that only hits... Okay, that was 1 damage on each of them, but then I can take cover. Alright. And you can stand here. Does this... No, okay, it doesn't. So instead I think I want to move you here. And then I knock you out the window. And we're good for this turn. Static blast you out the window. And then take cover. So we're trying to get to that reinforcement door. Okay, hold on. I need to get to a point where you'll actually try to attack me. And then predictive bolt. Alright. knock you out the window. Might as well use the laptop to open the security door. You're in a bit of a dicey situation. But if I static blast you, that'll actually get you, because knockback deals damage. And then I take cover. Unfortunate that I wasn't able to get that reinforcement door. Alright, so I think I want to move you to here. Knock you into the wall. Knock you into the wall. Can still seal the door even though there's no enemies left. Alright, we're done. Okay. Rushwater PD holding cells. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a Spec Ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Right, and much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? I was just gonna look for the keys. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Oh. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. Avoided long-term consequences. Man, this style of sort of weird, campy humor, it's always funny to me. Like, Heat Signature sorta did it too. Like, they had the goofy flavor text descriptions. I'm excited for this. I've literally been waiting for this for the better part of a decade. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best Spec Ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Caught a glimpse at her police file. They have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a .45. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor? No idea. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. Yeah, I got a taste of that. I served with her for 5 years, or on some nighttime cluster, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. Reactor are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private but huge, the 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR military by another name, but if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not, if today was a Reactor-authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways I can't even predict. And I'm a seer. What's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years I thought I'd got her killed. Then 6 months ago she resurfaces pulling brutal heists for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Okay, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Spend each character's perk points. Ah, okay. Jen has 1 perk point to spend. Okay, so I can either... Okay. +2 knockback if used at point blank range. Interesting. +2 knockback to the final target. I'm gonna do point blank. That sounds interesting. So if I can get up close to someone, they get knocked back 4 instead of 2. Alright. Oh, this is what I heard about. Like, I didn't follow the development super closely, but I did watch one of the early alpha trailer, not really trailers, but like talk-throughs. Where basically the system for outfits is like, you own all of these outfits already, but you need confidence. Yeah, you already own all these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. You can replay old levels with new perks to get confidence goals you missed. I don't think any of these have confidence goals, but... Alright. What about you? You do not have a perk point. Move on. A lovely condo, 48 minutes away. This is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my ma's place. She's at bingo. Alright, well here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. Okay, so how does this work? You drag string between us to prove we're friends? Okay. Okay. Served under Liv Kennedy, who led a strike on Rushwater PD. Okay. Reactor employs Liv Kennedy, who abducted Dessa Banks. Yeah, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. Alright, this is interesting. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood and I can scry her location to within 3 meters. Okay, newt bones sound doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. But how do we get hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. And is that guarded? Heavily, but I know a guy who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Washwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Where Jen knows a guy. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient?